Hi guys, it's Janae and welcome back to my channel. So I didn't initially plan to release 2 Stray Kids related videos in a week, but Stray Kids apparently have absolutely no chill because they just released a music video called Chill and I haven't heard the song yet. Based on the title, I'm kind of expecting something similar to maybe Time Out, so we'll see what awaits me. I could be completely wrong, in which case it's gonna be an interesting surprise. But yeah, despite my complaining, I am super excited for this. I have absolutely no control when it comes to Stray Kids. I am that kind of stay, so it was just a recipe for disaster when they decided to release 2 MVs in 1 week. But here we are, and I needed a little bit of cheering up, so this just kind of came at the perfect time. Anyway, before we do get into it, I just want to say a quick and massive thank you to all my amazing patrons and channel members. If you're interested in joining other of those for early access and uncut reactions, the links for it will be in the description below, along with my social media and my PO box. And if you want to subscribe, that's always greatly appreciated. Now without further ado, let's get into today's video. Ooh. That looks so cool. Felix and that haircut has really won me over. I've mentioned this a few times. I was like full on for him being blonde because that's how I got to know him. But this look has me sold now. Who am I kidding? All of them look amazing in any hair color. Oh, I should probably... Oh, okay. Subtitles are on. Hyunjin is looking really good. Oh wow. Okay, I'm sorry, I couldn't hold it for very long. I am the kind of person who pauses because otherwise I can't fully like take in everything that they give us in the MV. But this to me kind of has that same feeling of Lonely Street, where the setup and everything is kind of more on the basic, straightforward side in terms of visual storytelling, but it's so beautifully filmed and I'm absolutely living for the color grading, and like the blue tones and everything just looks so nice. Oh my word. Okay, sorry, color grading an eye, there's something about it that just gets me every time. Oh, that's beautiful. No, that is not allowed, Lino. Oh wow. All of this is just so visually pleasing. Oh wow. Oh wow, okay. Okay, yeah, this really does kind of more remind me of almost like a fusion between Time Out and Lonely Street. Like, it has kind of a little bit of the vibe of Lonely Street, but it's not as heavy to me as Lonely Street was. Like, Lonely Streets, if I think about it too much whenever I'm listening to it, I will start crying. Whereas this is not as intense in the emotional department to me, but it's still like addressing a bit more like a heavier side of love and like relationships and trying to figure things out, but it not really, like, never really being on the same page. And it's interesting to me as well because visually it kind of seems a little bit like they're hinting towards the perfect life that you kind of can portray on Instagram and on social media, and like the very like photo ready moments we had, that where it looked like Changbin was standing in the rain, but actually it was just a manufactured picture, you know. So that's kind of where I'm drawing these conclusions from, is that kind of manufactured side that they seem to be talking about here. I wonder, like, it's very interesting. I'm not sure if I'm over analyzing things like that, but it's interesting that it could possibly be interpreted that way. Ooh, I like the way they handle the audio here. I don't think any of the boys should be allowed to have anything in their mouths. Anything drawing attention to their mouths, no. It's bad for my health. I really love the visuals in this, and it's interesting as well, like the kind of ice, not metaphor per se, but the visual there of everything being really cold, and then they have the ice sculpture there. I was kind of wondering if I should be actually seeing something in the ice sculpture. Maybe there is. Let me just double check it. Yeah, I'm not seeing any specific visual in the ice sculpture, but still, it's very interesting to me. I wasn't expecting anything to do with like romance or relationships going into this, because like based on the title, but of course it does seem like Maxident in general is kind of dealing with different forms of relationships, which I think is actually quite an interesting premise for a entire album, especially considering how they've handled it so far. Like, if you look at Taste, if you look at Case 143, if you look at this, it's all very different forms of love, and it's expressed very differently. I really enjoy this as well. It doesn't feel like it's a very in-your-face love song, but it's also not too heavy on the emotion where I feel like, okay, to be fair, maybe it's just because I am forever alone and like I have no relationship to mourn, but it doesn't like make me want to cry, which I appreciate. So yeah, anyway, I loved it. The visuals again were just so beautiful. Like, I think you could possibly take any screen cap in this entire music video and use it as like a wallpaper for your computer, and it would look amazing, because it has that cool, like, classic, almost museum-esque vibe to it. Very clean. I don't know, I really like this. And again, it's just such a contrast from Case 143. So I feel like what's nice about this is if you want a love song to express your specific situation in life with regards to love, you could probably find something representing that somewhere in the Maxidents album, which I think is a unique thing. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the reaction, and if you want to check out any of the other Maxident related content, I'll be leaving them linked at the end, and I'll be leaving the Stray Kids playlist up here. But again, otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what your favorite song so far has been, because I've only heard 3 and I've loved all of them. And otherwise, I'll see you guys again next time. 再见.